to pay for that, no? Yeah. This is much better than my bathroom mirror. Yeah. Although you would laugh at me if I was naked, but that's a different issue altogether. Yeah, I was watching Dark Knight the other day. Yeah, good movie. And I got to thinking why Indians would never be superheroes. Never. You take a guy from the south. The whole concept of being a superhero is lost when you take your cape and put it around your waist. Makes no sense, seriously. I mean, can you imagine one of them flying around with their lungis and their mundus? At the best of times, they have Marilyn Monroe moments with them. No sense Parsis being superheroes. There are about 20 of them left. Let's just conserve them. Goans would make crappy superheroes. Yeah, they get beat up by the Russians all the time. And then think about how this goes. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Melvin Rego. That is not a superhero. That is two drunk Goans recognizing another Goan in a bar. Punjabis cannot be superheroes. I want you to picture this. Yeah? Batmobile. Sleek, black, quite stealthy. Now put one 6-speaker audio system and play tunak, 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 tunak. Hey, you would hear you coming, yeah. Seriously. Jains wouldn't make good superheroes. Get one KFC bucket of chicken, you throw it at them and they're gone. Indians wouldn't make good superheroes. Y'all watch the Olympics? Yeah, me too. That's what my next thing is. Yeah, I learned a few things at the Olympics. Michael Phelps is either a fish or he's Aquaman. Usain Bolt is on steroids. I'll tell you why. The only person I've seen run faster than Usain Bolt was my uncle Bosco. And he was running to the liquor shop 1 hour before it closed because the next day was a dry day. Another thing we learned is that our Indian wrestlers, Yogeshwar Dutt and Sushil Kumar, yeah, they're hobbits. But I respect them. See, because you really need to be secure with your sexuality if you're going to wrestle. Yeah? No, don't laugh, don't laugh. There's this whole breed of, laugh, but you know, there's this whole breed of men who are so secure with their sexuality. You know, oh, I wear pink shirts, pink t-shirt. Oh, I buy menswear from Zara. Why don't you, Mr. Secure with your sexuality man, you put on a one-piece tight spandex suit and have a hairy Kazakhstani guy grab your balls with one hand while he's giving you a colonoscopy with the other, all under the guise of going for gold. A pun intended. Huh? Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. So yeah, I totally respect them. Yeah. Another thing I learned in the Olympics is that names don't matter at all. I was watching this table tennis match, and it was between the number 8 seed and the number 1 seed. And the announcer brings up the number 8 seed, and he's a guy from Germany. And you know, he announces his name. He had a name like Dolph Lundgren, or you know, one of those names where you go, oh, he has a big penis. What? So he brings him on, and then the announcer announces the number 1 guy, and he's from China. And then the announcer says Ding Ning. And that's a weird noise to make before announcing a table tennis match. There are no bells in table tennis. No, but he did actually turn out to be Ding Ning. That was his name. First name Ding, second name Ning. Have you all heard that Meatloaf song? I would do anything for love, I wouldn't do that. I always thought when he said I wouldn't do that, he meant dress like Lady Gaga, sing like Justin Bieber, take the Virar local. He meant name my son Ding Ning. No, but it's fine. It does bring up some very interesting things. Because if your name is Ding Ning, what do you name your offspring? Because their last name is Ning. So if they dress like Lady Gaga or sing like Justin Bieber, you name them Frightening. They become a pastry chef, you can name them Fattening. If they look like Keira Knightley, Flattening. Yeah. Another thing I noticed about the Olympics is that it claims to and the Paralympics, it claims to represent a whole bunch of people, but they leave out a very important small community of people. The small people, the midgets, the dwarfs, the hobbits, all of them. They just leave them out. I have a word of advice. Include them. Because one day the little people are going to take over the world. Don't laugh. It's going to happen. I will show you how. Okay, I don't know why he's got a Chinese accent, but everything evil seems Chinese, so he's got a Chinese. And if it becomes a little bit Hispanic, then I'm sorry. Lieutenant, how are we going to take over the world? I will show you how, son. They won't see us coming. We might see them coming. But Lieutenant, where will we go first? We will go to South India. They do not wear pants. They wear lungis. Ah, soft target. Thanks.